Rachael Ray double R doing some double N's. Boop. What? Food that you can make so quick it will free you up for more free time in your life. Over the top, crushing it. Oh my God, it smells fantastic. Boom! Nailed it! Guys, this is my friend, Dr. Will Lee, who's also been in Tuscany. Will and I have been friends for many years because we met with Eat to Beat disease. I want Eat to Beat to be its own thing. Not my beat, his beat. Because everything that I learned from him since I've met him changes. It grows. I can't even tell you what I learned in just one board meeting. It really is true. You are what you eat to some great extent, yes?
Yes, absolutely. The emphasis is on living.
Yes.
And our food is living. It's full of life in how we prepare our food, and of course, what's in our food, and then the act of eating all contributes to us being able to live long and live well. And where I come in is really the science behind living long and well, which is all found in our ingredients and the techniques for preparation.
I'm obsessed with Will. I'm going to try and bring him to you guys more and more over the next few years, many years, as long as he wants. He's a big deal. Today, we're going to cook with some examples of how to eat to beat, how you can control different diseases in your body just by controlling your nutrition. So I'm making black cod, and I'm going to also use choy and leeks and limes and ginger and lots of garlic. I'm making what I think is a pretty healthy fish, having read the book, but yours is going to be like Superman strong. Tell everybody what you're making.
I'm going to make a traditional dish that is baby bok choy, quickly sautéed, and then topped with this really umami shiitake mushroom made fresh. And the whole idea is to put it in a bed of crispy noodles, because we all love that crispiness,
Yep.
in order to be able to get this explosion of textures and flavors. That is healthy.
So noodles are okay if you can eat them, yes?
Yeah, sure.
Because I have friends that can't eat gluten, I feel terrible. So is there any kind of substitute for that?
Yeah. Well, look, I mean, a lot of people are sensitive to the things that are in grains. There are gluten-free noodles, number one. Secondly, you can just skip the noodles if you want and just have veggies and mushrooms.
You sent me a picture of this. You made it for your family just a few nights ago.
Yeah.
And I said, Will, that looks beautiful. Don't even bother. And you're like, people like a little bit of crispy noodle. It's going to be fun.
Right.
I love that. That's the Italian in Will. Do you want to see what I'm doing with the fish?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
I'm there.
So when we go to the fish market, there are several things to know. One, we always want, if you're buying a whole fish, large, clear, clean eyes, not cloudy. And we want no fish smell. Fish should not smell like anything but air when you buy it, okay? Is the guy gonna scale your fish for you? Do you know how to scale a fish? If you don't know how to scale a fish, you have to keep looking for a place that will scale it for you. Fins you can trim or not, it doesn't really matter. I mean, they're kind of down there. We'll get there eventually. But if you have to trim fins, take your poultry shears. No big deal. Choo-choo. So you can take now salt and pepper. It's chili and a couple of little spices. All you gotta do is salt and pepper this sucker, and he's good.
And what you've done, by the way, is you've added not only flavor and aroma, but you've also added health to it. Because it turns out that chili peppers, which are found in this, actually can light up your metabolism. Simple step.
Hello. So now we're gonna take this guy. Always curl your fingers under, guys, when you're working. And on each side, We have to get those cuts in pretty deep and rub that spice in.
You're giving it a back rub.
Exactly. You're giving it a rub. Hey, he's been through a lot, you know. And then I fill the cavity with lime. Here's our crushed garlic.
By the way, that is a super tip for people who are used to trimming garlic and skinning it. Basically, you smash it with that cleaver,
right.
boom, it's pre-skinned.
It's done.
Yep.
It's done.
All right, so that's your leeks.
Baby leeks or
Lovely.
spring onions or ramps.
Or
we
ramp.
have both. We have ramps and spring onion today.
So this is the gift of nature in the spring. These early sprouts actually not only tasty, but they belong to the allium family that actually contains natural polyphenols that also help to lower inflammation in our body. Now look, you are what you eat, you are what you're eating. And look, you've given this a 6-pack on the fish.
That's true. We have a 6-pack on the fish. All right, I have to rinse my hands. Come on over here and you start doing this for me. Light soy, and you just eyeball it. Don't measure it.
Yep, I got it.
Just eyeball it.
I got it.
And then pour it over the fish. So we have light soy sauce. We have a little bit of dark soy sauce, which is the thicker, sweeter thing. And we have a little bit of the light brown sugar, pourable light brown sugar, and a little bit of sesame oil. And then we have 2 teaspoons of fish sauce. It's very strong, and that's your natural salt. And there you go. Do you agree that's okay?
Yeah.
All right, so now here we go. We're gonna pour. We're working on a really large board so we can keep moving in all of these flavors and making sure they sink into the flesh. Thank you, sweetheart. Save a tiny drizzle for the end, though, for garnish. And we're gonna let this stand about 20 minutes while we let the oven preheat very hot. 450 if you're gonna do it in the oven. On the outdoor grill, it would be on high. 15 minutes outside, a little bit longer inside. Give me one more pass here. We only need like a 1/4 cup to garnish at the end. So he's gonna marinate for about 20 minutes. We'll see you in a minute. Okay, so Dr. Will, we're cooking together today a simple and delicious dish.
Right.
And we're always trying to eat to beat. Eat to beat disease, eat to beat age, eat to help our health.
We want to actually light up our health and, you know, and just sort of like get away from this whole idea that food is something we need to fear.
Right.
Most of the old healthy cultures embrace and love their food. And my
Right.
philosophy is to love your food and love your health at the same time. It's the best of both worlds. So today we're actually going to cook one of my favorite dishes. It's something my family loves. I learned it from my mother. Okay. I mean, you know, isn't that where...
Well, you know, I'm a mama's girl and I'm a grandpa's girl
Exactly.
too. Yeah.
So what we're going to do today, we're going to actually create a braised mushroom dish, super umami, on top of a bed of sauteed bok choy, on top of some crispy noodles.
What? I mean, beautiful.
Layers. What on earth is this? You can go on Google, hit bok choy recipe video, and watch somebody who really knows what they're doing
With bok choy.
with bok choy and show it to you, and they're excited, and then you get excited. That's really, I think, the secret to modern learning how to cook when you're at home.
Or you, choy. Also delicious.
Or you choy. All right, let's go start make some noodles.
You go. This
All right.
is your dish,
So-
man.
So one of the things we're going to do is we're going to first create the bottom layer, which is going to be the crispy layer. And the way to do this, these are Hong Kong style noodles. They've already been steamed and partially cooked. Take a wok, fill it with water, get it heated, all right? And then we're just literally, it doesn't have to boil, but literally you just want to take the
If you want to wait
noodles-
for it to boil, we can.
No,
fine.
it's coming in.
Okay, fine.
And then what I do is this is a big mass. I just take some tongs, and what you want to do is just gently tease apart the noodles okay? And just let them sit.
Like teasing your hair.
Right. This is essentially pasta, right? We're taking noodles,
Yes,
we're
it's
boiling
noodles.
them. We're not gonna overcook
Nudes.
them. We're gonna actually get them right to the right point. So
Right.
the al dente of these noodles
Right.
is we're gonna get them just right. And again, like al dente, you don't have a specific time you set your...
No, it's about the bite.
Exactly.
To the tooth.
Right.
It means to the tooth.
So look, you can see these noodles are already swelling up. They're filled up much more than before. And let's go ahead and taste a little bit. You grab a little bit.
Hell to the yes. Perfect.
Yep,
Perfect.
ready to roll. Okay, now,
Ready to go. He has Dolly Parton mittens that I gave him, by the way.
okay.
Have you ever had Dolly Parton mittens?
I have never, but you know. Now we're just gonna pour this out. Okay, we don't need to save pasta water here. Okay,
No,
like
we don't.
normally. Now I want to show you a
You
little.
never do with Asian style noodles. You never save the water. You don't have to salt it. By the way,
Can I show you a little trick?
sure.
Okay, so we just put this into a colander. By
Right.
the way, I love this colander.
Thank you.
But you wanna actually drain the liquid because when you
I
actually
get it.
want to crisp it up. So here, let me show you a little trick.
Because you're trying to crisp it.
Let me show you a little trick. So you want to shake it a little bit, but then you actually flip it towards you, and you're catching the noodles. And every time you do this, look, there's a little bit of water that drips out of the bottom, but look at the steam that comes up. This steam is also
It's
the water.
evaporating.
The evaporation. Okay.
So you guys are getting rid of twice the amount of moisture.
Exactly.
The liquid and the steam. Those are both forms of moisture going away at the same time.
So look, while I'm doing this, Rach, if you could actually turn on the heat, let's get this medium high, let's get the oil
Gotcha.
shimmering. That's all we need. Okay, now the wok we're gonna actually rinse off. And
Dump that.
all right, so when we come back, we'll
Understood.
actually crisp up the noodles. All right, let's do the crisping part. Now look, just take the slightly dried out noodles and you just put them into a pan with a little bit of cooking oil.
Innocuous cooking oil, guys.
Innocuous.
That means see-through.
Here's a little bit of the creativity. This is gonna be architecture. We're gonna design a little mound, the layers. So I just move it around and use the whole pan. The pan will shape it into a circle. Medium high, 4 to 5 minutes. It'll
Gotcha.
actually crisp up. Just put a little oil so that the edges will actually start. Once the edges start to brown, then you'll actually have something you can just flip up and flip over.
Gorgeous.
All right. Look, this is Hong Kong style egg noodles, but you could probably use spaghetti. You could use buckwheat. You can use a lot of different.
Everybody can get these.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can get them online everywhere.
Look at this.
Oh.
You're getting some nice crisps going on
Nice.
there. Just a little bit more on this side. We're going to flip it over and do the same thing. So here's what you do. Just lift it up. Long spatula is helpful. And then you just take this and you flip it over. Now look at that
There you
nice
go.
golden brown color. This is actually what we're going for. Look at, you can tap it a little bit. Okay, so this is done. You can see it's brown on the other side. We are just going to lift it up and put him right in the center there.
Whoa. What a
Nice
beauty.
and crispy. Wok is on, heat is on. I'm actually gonna put some more oil, again, neutral oil in here. This is like 3 cloves of garlic that have been roughly minced. Gonna wait for this to shimmer. So you don't want a cold wok, you want a hot wok with the garlic. And by the way, here, how do you know when it's ready? If you look carefully at the surface of the oil, you'll see it moving a little bit. We call it shimmering. That's when you know it's ready to go. And what we're doing with the garlic is we're actually flavoring. We are flavoring the oil. This is known as a wok spatula. And what you do when you want to flavor it, you just use it to move around. This is metal on metal, so this is not something you want to do on a non-stick surface.
Smells amazing, baby.
Then what we're gonna do is take the mushrooms. So this is a pound of these fresh shiitake mushrooms. Look at the
They're
look at the
gorgeous,
design
Will.
of this. This is
They're just amazing. They're stunning.
it's an amazing. It's like a skin that's cracked open, kind of like a ceramic,
Gorgeous.
right?
It's gorgeous.
Okay, so this has been cut in half. This is a pound. You know, a lot of times people cut the stems off. Keep the stems.
Throw them in there.
Yeah, there's something in mushrooms called beta-D-glucan. It's a natural
usually
bioactive.
do pull the stems off.
These, look, mushrooms really absorb a lot of oil. So what we're doing here...
I'm sorry, I'm stealing some of your noodles.
Please do. All right.
So delicious.
What we're doing here, we're not so much stir-frying the mushrooms because they're pretty big. We're coating it in the garlic-infused oil.
I gotcha.
Okay? Now, that's about good. Now we're gonna take the braising liquid. I'm gonna tell you what's in the braising liquid. Braising liquid is 2 cups of chicken stock or vegetable stock. Take 2 tablespoons of oyster sauce, 2 things of dark soy sauce, 3 things of rice wine. This is just rice wine.
Shaoxing.
Okay, and then we're gonna take 1 tablespoon of shrimp paste. This is it's actually made with real shrimp, ground up, a little bit of oil into it, and then we're gonna take 1 teaspoon, let's see.
Oh, stop measuring, just cook.
And of a little bit
You know what
of
you're
the
doing?
chili crisp here. All right, now
You know what you're doing?
that all gets mixed together. Oh, and a little bit of sesame oil.
Nice.
This is a braising liquid. Oh, we're gonna put a little bit of brown sugar.
Just
to
a
actually
little
give it
sprinkle?
give it a little sprinkle, like about that. Boom. All right. Now you've got this braising liquid. Put it right in there.
Woo!
Whoa, there you go. Now let's get that bubble up.
You want this bubbling, right?
Yep. So crank
I'll
up that
turn
heat.
it up a little bit.
So now it's time to actually thicken the sauce. So here's what I do. This is just cornstarch and some broth. I'm gonna put about half of it in here. Now we're not gonna use all the sauce for serving, but we're still braising. As soon as the sauce is thickened, we're gonna put this to the side and then we're gonna work on the greens because it's the crispy, layered with the greens, then layered with the mushrooms.
Gotcha. This is so exciting.
The wok, the bok choy, the oil, the garlic. You know the drill. Baby bok choy, it is a member of the Brassica family, which is, you know, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts.
Cruciferous vegetables.
Cruciferous vegetables. So what you do is you just get that nice and hot and seasoned and we just put it in the hot wok, all right?
So easy.
About a pound of it. And
For every 4 people, 6 people?
yeah,
every
four
to 6.
people. You know, it's, yeah.
Every 4 people.
Four, I would say about 4 people. And again, what you do is just move it around to give every amount of surface you can some really hot metal with the flavored oil.
What? That's the point of the shape of the wok.
That is the whole point of the shape of the wok. So you got that cooking in there. I don't want to put more oil. Now I actually put some Shaoxing wine, rice wine.
I love Shaoxing.
What this will
Explain that. It's
This will actually start to steam this, but the rice wine, it's a wine made with rice, has got this incredible culinary perfume. It's really
like
great.
sherry, guys.
It's
if
like
you
sherry.
don't have Shaoxing, you can use sherry, but it's very similar. It's got that,
Light, fragrant kind of flavor to it. And when you actually put it into vegetables like this, what you're doing is you're actually allowing the wine to steam the greens. And then I'm gonna put a little bit of dark soy sauce in there.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Now, the dark soy sauce is sweet. Light soy sauce, again, does not mean light in sodium. If you're watching your sodium, you still have to buy a low sodium soy sauce.
Right. Okay, now, we are now just gonna add the rest of the cornstarch in vegetable broth.
That's slurry.
That's a slurry, and it's gonna thicken up. Along with a little bit of the wine, a little bit of the soy sauce. You get a little bit of a sauce that you're gonna make, a thickened
Show
sauce.
off.
And look, you can already start seeing, this looks like, you could just serve just this and it would be a delicious vegetable.
It's gorgeous. He showed me this dish. You just made it at home.
Yeah, I did.
Without the noodles. And I said, we don't have to add noodles or anything. And he's like, no, it's fine.
Add you the mushrooms. Thicken sauce on top. Nice sauce. Nice. Wow.
So these are pickles I made a couple days ago to go with a different dish, but it's daikon, obviously cucumbers. There's the fish, our beautiful black cod, sustainable with a black and white sesame seed, soy, sesame, I mean, beautiful marinade. A little kimchi over here, lime wedges over here. We're gonna butcher that up. And this is sick. Look at this. Look at this dish.
It's full of umami.
It's so simple, Will. And it will make you happy too,
It
right?
makes me very
It did?
happy.
Give me a kiss on the cheek. I love you. All right, let's eat. Come on, everybody.
right.
Come on.